Midnight Secrets Uncovered. She always turned off her phone at midnight, claiming she needed undisturbed sleep, but the truth was, every night I lay awake, listening to her soft footsteps sneaking out the door. Last Friday, my paranoia won. I followed her, barefoot, adrenaline pumping in my veins, through the silent streets until I saw her silhouette under the yellow park lights, wrapped around my ex-boyfriend. Their laughter was low, intimate, her hands in his hair, his lips on her neck. For a second, I felt like I'd left my own body, watching a nightmare unfold that I'd never even dared to imagine. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just stood there, hidden behind a tree, my heart beating so loudly I was sure they'd hear it. She always said my jealousy was the problem, that I saw threats where there were none. But watching them, I realized she'd been gaslighting me for months, spinning stories about late-night yoga classes and emergency shifts that never existed. I wanted to storm over, to tear them apart, but my body wouldn't move. Instead, I memorized every detail, the way she smiled at him, the way he touched her, like they'd been rehearsing this for weeks. When I finally staggered home, she was already in bed, pretending to sleep, her hair damp from his hands. I lay next to her, staring at the ceiling, replaying every fight we'd ever had about trust. In the morning, she acted normal, kissed me goodbye, and left for work. I sat at the kitchen table, staring at my coffee, realizing I'd become the ghost in my own relationship. The worst part wasn't her betrayal, it was that I'd known, deep down, all along, but kept making excuses because I was more afraid of being alone than being lied to. That night, I packed a bag and left without a word. As I locked the door behind me, I felt something crack open inside, a twisted sense of freedom, laced with humiliation. I used to think the worst thing was being cheated on by someone I loved. Turns out, the real betrayal was how far I'd gone to avoid the truth, and how easy it was for her to keep me in the dark.